Alright, yes, welcome everybody to a brand new game. And I'll explain later in a minute, but let's get it. You arrive home to find the post in the match. Most be when they have the team. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. Your name, Alex. Wow. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. Taken house up. The Fallout. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. So the call.
Alright mate, it's Dave. Oh Christ, it's noisy in here, Jesus. Right, hang on. Let me just get out some flags, darling. Yeah, I'll take that one with me. Cheers. Right, that's better. Let's get set up and get on with it, eh? So I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on.
Okay, I got you, buddy.
You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Okay.
Right, let's load up the adverts.
Alright.
You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Should we play this? Yep, we're playing it. Yep, we're doing it because I want to be against the government. Skin cream with a porky little twist. That sounds perfect, guys. Who doesn't love Porky? Porky the Pig. Alan James is coming soon. Should be played. Well, if it should be played, I'm not playing it. Okay, that's just weird. Okay, we got the ads ready.
You can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them.
Okay.
And that'll help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here.
Okay.
It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
and we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Okay, so this is what he means by
secret language.
it's free will. So I could legit
10 seconds, everybody.
play this already
Consumer advice then?
live, like we're live right now.
4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises.
I did not mean to do that.
Out with the old Remington Smith. Out with the old Sophia Remington Smith. As their new Sophia Remington, the following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23,
we get the pick.
becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the giant mega corporation. Sophia, as our regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports personalities. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash, intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg.
Oh, she has a gun!
Today set off to explore Dante's Tomb.
I thought she had a gun. Editor, could you put
the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised that the 2 scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve remarkable results. Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleys
I can turn the
is
fan on.
snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. And judging from the angle and velocity of that
joking.
spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And Grievous.
Oh, he reads. Is he reading this as
a
I'm
radical
picking?
new position on crime? How afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen.
I think he's actually seeing this as he's done.
With more and
Right.
more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this be exactly the right time for Advance's new approach? All that and mega more for the group of young actors who are already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh, this is the
Literally, 10 seconds, everybody.
I don't know what's going on.
Swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds.
What's-
Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, my
A
bad.
confident
Dude, I
dismissal
keep.
there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting.
Enough with the
Kate,
book,
how do the
man.
rest of the world
Every time you say the
respond
book,
to
I'm
this
gonna.
I think they're watching
oh.
carefully.
You did
Advance are the
censor
most
it.
disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this
I...
will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, advance are radical, and change is always
Democracy
frightening.
is dead.
The truth is that the Wealth and Assets
said-
Act has
say
made
that
more
again.
than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus
I didn't
act
know
to keep us from
bollocks
seeing
was
the
a bad
talent
word.
behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling
Oh,
unprecedented
you messed
amounts
up.
into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
I told you.
opiates.
Every time.
Can we get back to
Every
the issue
time.
at hand, please, Alan?
this is the issue.
Every
it's all coming
time.
from the water.
Every time this man says his book's name, I'm censoring it. I don't care.
They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable.
Belief
if
juice.
Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on...
Bro, this man is tweaking, bro.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid?
Oh,
by
we're
then?
playing the one
Shut the
that.
fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Boom. Roasted.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to
My
be
bad.
taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day
right,
of
move
their
up.
lives.
right.
First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy.
Ah, we're good.
Thanks for
Okay.
having
It
me.
wouldn't let me move
What's it
up.
like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
Whoa, who's that?
There
bitch?
just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem.
Greg?
We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? Well, we need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need
We good?
we need legislation
Okay.
to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us.
Can we play him? Oh.
I cannot believe you, Helen. I would have expected this from your sister, but not from you.
When are you going to really?
No, I want to see this.
Jeremy, I am sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife. Or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country.
Bro, why does it keep
Also, as
fucking
Vicar
up?
noted in Sunday's
I know he's
sermon,
trying to do
probably
this,
shouldn't
teach me
have
how to
done,
do
had he?
this, but like,
And to what do you attribute
Dang,
this
bro.
moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh,
Whoa.
bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy,
Whoa.
bloody gypsy skate. Delia?
whoa,
Delia,
What the hell is even that?
could you give me a little help, please, dear?
whoa, no.
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral
Yes.
decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in
What
your
in
box,
the wo-
Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
And
What is
Change,
the
Bob.
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of
What
the decent,
is
good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
What is?
Clive, you simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said
Clive, I am not having this again.
What is this? What is this?
Briefly uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony
The hall is
has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for
my
aggravated
heart.
assault.
Guys, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying. Oh my gosh, bro.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
What is this? 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 What is Oh, I need a minute, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I need a minute, bro. I need a minute.
A few moments later.
Alright, I'm back. I took a minute. I'm
rivalry
good.
and menacing a swap. He's agreed to talk to
Right.
us today,
Oh.
which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else.
Tit wank
No, I'm not gonna be
Tony!
doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
What?
Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against
Tell me how
institutionalisation,
prison
as
is,
you can
Tony.
imagine.
Motherfucker said, tell me how prison is, Tony.
And obviously, Titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
This is gonna be me laughing this
I
entire
think
movie, bro.
asking that is an oversimplification.
Tit wank
It sounds
Tony.
like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
He's actually a vampire. Oh! Who's that?
Yeah.
Yo, is that sexy Chris? Hey. If that's sexy Chris, let me hit that.
Love, Titwank Tony's on the news. Oh. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to...
What?
Sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
For the little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Okay, what is
we
going on? What is,
seem to be
what
losing
is,
a
what, there's a mariachi band! What the fuck? What?
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we...
What?
Tony? Tony,
Whoa!
how does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me?
Whoa! The mariachi band going crazy! Ugh!
You know,
okay,
understanding of the serious and complex issues around...
Nobody
law and
wants to
order.
see the mariachi
After the
band, bro.
break,
I mean,
Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
That went well.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that.
This is a clear out of the storage locker that second Mrs. Neal abandoned, like she abandoned her children. It's a rainbow of crazy fun. Don't be a prick and get yourself quick.
Don't
Grab
be a
yourself
prick.
crazy deal with Neal.
Don't be a prick.
Welcome's
Oh.
Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on
I'm-
tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle.
I just
Yo,
think
what's
that when
wrong
we
with
travel
my
around
man
all these
Steve,
problem schools
dog?
and the
He looked like he'd been through some things, bro.
I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences, and they touch us right back.
Why was she saying that so sexually? We touch our audience and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Yeah. That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well,
Yo, what is up with my boy Steve? Why do you keep fucking with my boy Steve?
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny, because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic, mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi,
Stop.
Gary.
Oh, heavens
Stop.
no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning.
What?
Will this make me feel better about my violent father?
What?
Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my
I'm
favourite
done.
subject.
I'm done, bro. I'm done.
It's
I
so
don't...
important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake!
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going!
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads.
What did he say?
Oh, hell no!
Who's all alone?
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
He's gone. Oh, he's gone. Oh, it's a musical. Oh, dear God.
Take a look at me. Take a little look.
There is no way that's her voice. Oh, can I?
I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be cheeky if you work as a
Oh, she's getting naked. No, okay, no more.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Okay. We gotta go to Steve! What is going on? What is going on?
Kids
Why?
don't carry the fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I carry the fist.
Gary the fist, man! Gary the fist!
I grew up on a council estate. Was hip, but the flats weren't great. Dad used to come home drunk and late, and if
Late.
my mum's for dinner, he had to.
He had to wait! Where's my dinner, woman? Ooh!
Where's my dinner?
Sing it, buddy! Sing it.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
Wow. I disagree. I can't even say the joke.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Yeah, it is.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty hard on a council estate.
Yeah, it is.
So damn hard on a council estate.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
If you work as a team,
Just work as a team.
it's your choice to be me.
Choice to be me.
So stop now.
Stop now. Listen to your inner voice.
Well, thankfully
Wow.
that's all we have time for tonight on
Wow,
the National
that
Nightly
was-
News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What the literal fuck was that?
And we got an A+. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we got a C. You received your full wages. I'm currently broke. I'm broke as fuck, but okay. Well. Oh no, the news channel doesn't like. Okay, guys, if you guys want to know what those mean, editor, can you add like an arrow right there? Cool. So that the Earth thing is the world and how they feel about me. The heart one is how the news people feel about me. The channel news nobody likes me, which is common because we're live. I'm gonna watch it on my own. But if you guys enjoyed and want to see more of this, let me know and I will record. I'm probably gonna record more videos of this anyway. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, press the like button down below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.